Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the special session for RBWM. It's a class 3 actually, third class, okay, class number 3. Earlier we have done two classes on various topics. So today we'll be covering retail versus corporate, the theory part of that and some objective questions, okay. So follow the video till the end. So let's start without wasting the time, okay. Retail versus corporate banking. So what is the difference between retail banking and corporate banking? Okay, let me first explain you in layman's language. Layman's language means, okay, let me show you first. Suppose imagine you are having 1 crore rupees. Okay, you are a bank, ABC Bank. Let's say SBI. You are SBI. Okay. Now imagine you are having one crore rupees, 1 CR. You have to give loan on this. Okay. So how will you give? If you are in retail banking, retail, okay, I'll just write R now. If you are in retail banking, then what will you do? You'll divide this 1 crore into, let's say, 100 clients, okay, 100 clients into 1 lakh each, 1 lakh, okay, that's what you'll do. Whereas in corporate, what will you do? In corporate banking, you'll give this full 1 crore to one client, 1 into 1 CR. Because corporate banking loans are very big. So now look at the scenario. What is the chance that one customer will become NPA versus what is the chance that 100 customers will become NPA? Means default. NPA means default. Okay. What is the chance that 100 customers, all of the 100 will default? Means they won't be able to repay your loans again. What is default? So it is, the person is not able to pay your EMI or your interest. Okay. So what are the chances? Everyone just answer. Where are more chances of defaulting or NPA? Is it R or is it C? Who can answer this? All full 1 crore going. See here, 1 lakh into 100. Okay. So it becomes 1 crore and here it's simply 1 crore. So where are the more chances of the loan becoming full 1 crore becoming an NPA? Definitely it is where? It is in corporate banking. Now you have understood the difference. The main difference over here is the risk is distributed over here in 100 clients, whereas here it is distributed only in one client. So there are more chances that one client can become NPA, but there are less chances that always all the 100 can become NPA. Out of this 100, 10 can become NPA, but 90 will be there, isn't it? That is the main difference. Now, as you have understood, firstly, have you got this difference? This is very important. And this is the only base of retail banking versus corporate banking. Retail banking is the visible face of the banking to the general public. See here, visible face. Visible face means what? Whenever you go to the branch, what are you doing actually? You're going into the retail banking. Whenever you move on the road, anywhere, any city, you see the banks, various branches. What are those branches? Those are all retail branches. Okay, so that is the visible face. Common person doesn't understand what is corporate banking, doesn't understand what is trade finance, doesn't understand what is treasury, nothing. Common person only understands retail banking, saving, current, FD, loan, or okay, or that insurance. So retail banking is a visible face of the banking to general public, with bank branches located in abundance in most of the major cities. Look at this, abundance. Abundance means a large number of branches. Right? Mainly in cities, but in rural, we have a different picture. In rural, the branches are less. Okay. Corporate banking, on the other hand, works directly with the businesses to provide them loans, credit, savings accounts, and checking account. Now, what is this checking accounts? Remember, this checking account means current account. Okay. Here in current account, you don't get any interest. So checking accounts, no interest, which are specifically designed for companies rather than individuals. Okay. One more point about checking account is their cash deposition has a problem. Cash deposition and withdrawal, they are not allowed. Checking means only through online transactions. You can do it through online transactions only. So that is the basic logic. But nowadays in India, we provide some part of into cash also, depending on bank to bank. So corporate banking means what? It works directly with the businesses to provide them loans, credit, savings account, etc. So it works directly with the businesses. Business means what? 100 customers is equal to one client of corporate. That's a general thing. Okay. So that is the difference. Got it, everyone? Move on. The most common, now look at the difference in the customer base. The most common and evident difference between the retail and corporate banks is the customer base. What is the difference between customer base? See this, as we discussed, corporate client is a knowledgeable client. See here, it's a company, so that this client will be knowledgeable. He will have the knowledge of the economy. He will have the knowledge of the overall rate of interest. Retail banks have a large customer base, number one, whereas corporate banks are limited to few business clients like mid-small companies. So few business clients, right? Number one. Number two, see this transaction. Before that, I'll just clarify regarding this knowledge part. Knowledge part is this corporate client will have huge knowledge base. He will have the knowledge of your repo rate. He will have the knowledge of what is going on in the economy. But the retail customer doesn't care that much about it. How many of the retail customers in your branch have asked about the repo rate? What is the repo rate today? Has anyone asked you today? In your bank in last 6 months, how many of them have asked? Whereas if you look at the corporate clients, they'll ask you every now and then. Every 2 months they'll check what is the RBI policy, what is the repo rate. So they'll pressurize you to reduce the loan rates if the repo goes down. Okay. Transactions. Retail banks involve limited transactions. Now this is important. Limited transaction means what? This is amount. Limited amount of transactions, I would call it. It's not number, amount transactions, limited amount transactions. Okay. Whereas corporate banks lend massive amounts of money to their business clients. Therefore, the transactions involved in retail and corporate are significantly different. Now look at this important point about this. Retail, I'll write it over here. This is retail, this is corporate, right? In retail, let's make a grid over here. Grid means it is amount and second is volume. Volume, okay? Amount and volume. So in retail, what happens? The amount is less, right? And volume is huge. Huge. Whereas in corporate, what happens? The amount is huge, right? And the volume is less because there are fewer clients. So this grid you must always remember. In retail banking, in retail bank, you will always have less amount and huge volumes. In corporate banking, you will always have huge amounts and less volume. Okay. So that's why both are important, equally important. But which is more important? The retail one is more important. Why? That's why what's happening in the banks presently, 60% of the income, 60% of the income comes from retail. All the banks have shifted their gears to retail. Whereas only around 25 to 30%, 25 to 30 roughly, 30 you can say, comes from corporate. And where is the remaining 10%, 60 plus 30 is 90. Where is this 10% coming from? It is coming from, no, don't say insurance. Insurance is a part of retail only. Main part is insurance, 10% comes from wealth management. So wealth management becomes a part, insurance comes over here also. Insurance is there in both retail as well as wealth. Okay. In retail, we target the individual clients. In wealth, we target the HNIs. So this is a general breakup of this income in the branches. General breakup. Okay. So move on. Processing or operating costs. Multiple branches, locations and a large staff add to the retail bank's operational and processing costs. Look at this. Multiple branches, huge number of branches, locations, various locations and large staff. These are the peculiarities of generally all the retail banks, right? There are so many branches of same bank in many cities. So it adds to the cost of the employee cost. It adds to the running cost like electricity, all those remaining things, right? So that is always a problem. So the point over here is in retail banking, you'll always have these high costs. On the other hand, in corporate banking, provides limited services and have a few office locations, very few. Okay. Even the staff is less. As a result, it has a low operating cost. So this corporate banking will always have low operating cost. Okay. Now let's come to some questions. The question part over here. We should keep our savings with bank, because why should we keep our savings with the banks? It is safe. It earns interest. It can be withdrawn anytime, and all of the above. What do you say? Why should we keep our savings with the banks? Anyone? Yes, because it's all of the three, isn't it? Isn't it simple that it is all of the three? We should keep our savings with the bank because it's safe, earns interest, and can be withdrawn anytime. Which of the following business approach for retail banking is followed in the new private sector banks? See, a retail banking business approach we want. Okay. So in the new private sector banks, see here, there are three types of banks. One is nationalized, second is new private, and third is old private. Okay. So which approach is followed over here? Segmented, geography based, classification based, mix of segment and classification. So new private sector banks follow which approach? Here, I'll explain you one by one. We are having all these questions. Segmented means it's related to major customer segments. HNIs, okay, retail clients, city clients, rural clients. These are called as segmented. Here it is based on the customer. Customer segment is important. Okay. Second is geography, means location. Is my branch in UP? Is my branch in Tamil Nadu? Is my branch in this? That is my branch in USA? And third is classification. Here comes this rural branch, urban branch, urban. Okay, all these branches, everything comes over here. Okay, so what do these new private sector banks do? A new private sector means this is likes of HDFC Bank. Okay. Or let's say ICICI Bank. What model do they follow? So they follow the model of everyone D, mix of segment and classification based approach. They always combine this segment. Segmented means this HNI, and classification means rural, urban, semi-urban, all those things. So they always follow the mix of this. Okay. What do we follow in our nationalized banks? In our nationalized banks, we follow none of these. There is a separate model for nationalized bank that is called as holistic model. We are having one question on that. Don't answer hurriedly that in our branch we follow bank, we follow this classification based rural, urban. No, there is a holistic model. Banks do not give loan against gold ornaments, LIC policy, lottery ticket, and NSC. So, have you given any loan against gold? How many of you have dealt with gold loan? Everyone? How many of you have dealt with gold loan earlier? Have you given any gold loan? Yeah. Gold loan we give, right? Yes. I am seeing yes. Yeah. LIC policy, you have given. Lottery ticket, you have never given. Lottery ticket, banks never give the finance against. We never ever finance lottery ticket. Which of the following constitute the basic structure of retail banking as per the recent trends? Now, basic structure. Now, what do you mean the basic structure of retail banking? So, now look at options. From options, you will understand the major answer. Retail assets only. Asset means what? Loans. So, I'll focus on loans only. What are retail assets? These are housing loans, gold loans, gold loan, then last loan against securities. All these are retail assets. Then retail assets and liability products only. Now, what do we want? Recent trend. What do we sell in our branch? Sell. Keep it very simple. What do we sell? We sell this asset and liability. Liability means what? Deposits, saving, current, CASA, and FD. Okay. Then third one, liability products and third party only, means CASA and third party means insurance. Third party product is insurance. Everyone. Insurance, mutual fund. Then what? Gold coin. Gold coin sale is also there in some banks. Okay, gold coin. These are the major ones. Bonds are also sold, but let's consider these three only. And last one, retail assets, retail liability, and third party products. So all of them. What do you sell in your branch? Tell me. Do you sell home loans, gold loan, retail assets? Do you sell saving, current, FD, Retail liability. Do you sell insurance? Yes. So the answer is what? Everyone. Answer is D. All of them. Don't you see this third party products? Insurance target on a daily basis. CASA target on a daily basis. Current account, saving account you have to open. Okay. Rupee 100 rupee note is signed by whom? Prime Minister, Finance Minister, RBI Governor, or none of the above. 100 rupee note. Who signs it? Everyone. It is signed by, correct, RBI Governor. Let me ask you one more question now then. 1 rupee note is signed by whom? 1 rupee. Who signs this 1 rupee note? Prime Minister, Finance Minister, RBI Governor, or none of the above? So the answer is none of the above. Prime Minister doesn't sign, Finance or even RBI Governor doesn't. Then who signs it? It is always who? Yes, it is always Finance Secretary. Finance Secretary. Check 1 rupee note. Nowadays we don't get 1 rupee notes only. How many of you have seen 1 rupee note in last 6 months? How many of you have seen 1 rupee note in last 6 months? No. Why? Because everywhere we are using UPI now. Okay. But it is signed by Finance Secretary if the question comes in exam. The following have become the generic features of saving bank account in recent years. Now, generic means what? Common. This is a retail banking question because this is related to retail. Okay. So that's why we are dealing in retail versus corporate. So this is related to retail. So which is a generic feature? Generic means common. Common means what? If I give this everywhere, people will say, oh, so suppose tomorrow if I tell the customer who comes to my branch, sir, kindly open the account, or ma'am, kindly open the account. So what are you giving? The customer will ask you, sir, I am giving debit card. So I am giving credit card. So I am giving multi-city check. So it means what? These are the generic features. So ATM card, debit card, credit card, multi-city check, these are common things now. You are not doing something extra out of the box, isn't it? So answer is D. So what is the special feature then? If this is a generic feature, can somebody tell me the special feature? Special. What is the special feature for a savings bank account now? You have to give, let me tell you, general insurance. 2 lakh health insurance. Okay, 2 lakh health insurance on opening of the saving account. That is a special feature. Okay. So you can do anything like this, which is not given by others. ATM password should be kept in personal diary, office diary, memory, all of them. Where should I keep my ATM password? Should I write it somewhere in the diary? Nowadays we have a habit. Many of them I have seen, many of these people are so clever. What do? On the back of your card, that ATM card, debit card you have, on the back of the card where there is a CVV number, CVV, right? That CVV, that person writes by pen over there. Okay. 1, 3, 2, 3. He's right. If you asked why you are writing this number, because whenever I go to ATM, I forget the pin. So that is the problem. That's why I'm keeping it over here. So nice, isn't it? Anyone robs your card, it's so simple for that to take all your money, isn't it? Never ever do that. Never ever do anywhere. Keep it in your memory only. It should be kept in your memory. Okay? To increase the earning potential of the savings bank balances and current account balances, the following facilities are offered by the banks. Now, what is this? This is what I was talking of, special feature. Because generic, nobody cares for it now. Now we are talking of special features. Here, what does the savings bank means? Suppose if I want to increase my savings bank's income, more people should open my savings account, right? More customers. I want more customers. So what should I give extra to that customer so that that customer opens a savings account? Is it sweep? Is it add-on group life policies? Is it add-on group health policies and all of them? So special features means it will be all of the above. I'll have to give all these features. Only then the customer will open the bank account. and he or she will maintain good balances in those accounts. Remember, one thing you must always remember. The point is, opening savings account is not the target. Opening account is not the target. The target for this account is maintaining balance. Maintain balance is the main target. Okay. If you have 1,000 accounts in your bank with less than minimum balance or less than almost around 10 rupees per account, what's the use of that account to you? Isn't it? So that's why opening is equally important, but more important is maintaining the balances. Okay? And to do that, we offer all these features. Sweep. What is sweep facilities? Sweep means what? There it is called as sweep in and sweep out. I'll just write in and out. In, sweep in and sweep out facility. Okay. So this is basically sweep in, sweep out. Means what? It means that suppose there are two ways. Suppose if I am having the FD in your bank, okay, and I am having the savings account. If tomorrow there is a check for clearing, there's some payment, and I have to give it means pay that, clear that check, but I don't not having the money. So what will I do? That sweep in facility will automatically debit my FD or clear my FD and transfer the money to the savings account. Many a times it is given to that facility, that level, that this FD will be broken only for that amount for which the check is to be cleared. Remaining will be kept as FD again. That is also possible. What is the other facility out? It means here, it means this. Suppose if I am having 2 lakh rupees in my savings account, average every time. So what will the bank give? Bank will give me an additional feature. Whatever is the minimum balance, it will keep in the savings account, and the remaining balance, it will convert into FDs. So that is known as sweep in, sweep out. Okay. Group life policies, that is important. Group insurance policy, you can call it life insurance, and health policy. This is a general insurance. Remember, there are two types of insurances. One is life and second is general. General can be of various categories. It can be of health policy. It can be of assets also. Okay. Nomination can be done in savings bank account, recurring deposit account, FD, and all of the above. So where can the nomination be done? Can I do the nomination for FD also? Or recurring? Recurring, how can I do the nomination? What do you say, guys? Can it be done to only savings account over here? No. It can be done for all of them. All of them. Okay. So nomination can be done for savings account also, recurring also, FD also. Remember one important point over here. Any account, I would tell you, any account, okay, opened, should have a nomination. Compulsorily should have a nomination. Should have nomination. Compulsory. Okay. You must tell that client, whoever comes to your branch, that kindly give the nomination. If that client says, no, I don't have any, means known member, or I don't want to give it to anyone. Give it to any trust. Give it to any roadside person. Give it to anyone, but give the nomination. Why? Because if something happens to the client, the death claim procedure in the banking is a difficult one. If you have a nomination, then the process is very simple. Okay. Before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting all the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything you will be getting. See here, what do you need for clearing your exam? Tell me, JAIIB and CAIIB, what do you need? Number one, you need lectures. So they are available. Video lectures are available. You need books. Okay. So no ebooks are available. Ebooks. Okay. Ebooks. You need to check your knowledge. So that's why tests are available. Various tests. Okay. So all the three things are available. If all the three are available, why do you waste your time in studying this and that? Go to directly Adda 24/7, download it and start studying immediately. Which of the following defines retail banking? The banking service that is geared primarily towards individuals. So it is mainly towards individuals. The banking that deals with lending money to the individual consumers, okay, rather than corporates. The part of the banking that is meant for small account holders. Small account holders. So what is the answer? Which of the following defines retail banking? Is it geared up towards individuals? Is it giving loans to those individual clients only? Or is it giving to corporates? Or the third part is small account holders. So the answer is all of them, isn't it? 1, 2 and 3. Answer is C. 1, 2 and 3. Isn't it? Minimum age required to open a sole SB account in the bank is, SB means savings account. Sole savings account. Sole means what? Individual, without the help of anyone. Single, I will call it. Single savings account. So 8 years, 10 years, 12 years and none of the above. What do you say? It is none of the above. Some of you are writing none of the above. Yes, some are saying 18 years. No, not at all. Sole savings account can be opened by 10 years person also. You have to give the checkbook also. You have to give the debit card also to that person. So that's why minimum age to open the sole savings account is 10 years. How many of you have opened the minor accounts about 10 years and given a checkbook to that person? Okay, just answer my simple question. Has anyone amongst you opened a minor account up till now? Minor account. Type yes or no. Has anyone amongst you opened the minor account? It is? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, correct. So if you open a minor account and a minor is about 10 years, you can open a sole SB account of that person. Only the point is that person or that individual cannot do the contract. So you can give the debit card also. But the debit card should not be used in the purchasing. Okay, you can also give the checkbook. But that checkbook should be used only for withdrawing cash from the branch. Remember, cash from the branch. The minor cannot give a check to somebody. Okay. Which of the following is the characteristics of retail banking? So characteristic of retail banking. Now look at this. Similar to that earlier question. But this is slight difference. There is a slight difference over here. The banking service provided target the individual customers. So this is common. Individual customer. These activities are focused on mass market segment covering large population of individuals. So mass market, large population of individuals. So that is also correct. Large corporates. So large corporates having large number of employees. Now this is also important. Large number of employees are also provided facilities, banking facilities under retail banking. So do we provide the banking services to large corporates under retail banking? Do we provide it? Do we provide these large corporates this any facility under retail banking? No. So the answer is only 1 and 2. Where is the question? Option 1 and 2, this B1. Large corporates are served. We also give the service to corporates also, but it is in corporate banking. Corporate. Okay. Corporate banking we call it. Or there is another word called as wholesale banking. Both the words. Okay. So importantly remember, retail banking will always target the individual customers and the mass market. Volume. Isn't it? KYC means know your customer, know your character. Both of the above and none of the above. So what do you mean by KYC? It is know your customer. Very good. It is know your customer. Always these two terms are together. KYC and what is the second term along with this KYC we use? It is AML, anti-money laundering. Okay, these two are always go hand in hand. Okay. Which of the following is not a feature of retail banking? Not. Now look at this. Not a feature we wanted. We want what is false. Okay. So let's see. These are provided through branches as well as through virtual banking channels. So virtual banking channels and branches, both. So do we provide the same internet through for retail banking? We have branches for retail. Done. So this is correct. We have virtual banking channels. What do you mean by virtual banking channels? Internet, e-banking, app banking. We have app banking also. Anything which is done by machines is known as virtual banking channel. Even ATM is a part of virtual banking channel. So now this not a feature, but that is true. So this is true. We don't want this answer. This can be extended only for amounts which are very small in size. Very small means what? Very small means 10,000 rupees, 10k, max to max 1 lakh rupees. Okay. Is retail banking related or limited to these amounts now? Suppose, let me tell you, home loans. Do we give home loans? Right. Home loans. What is the cost of a home? Let me ask you, in Delhi or Mumbai. Mumbai, let me talk to the major city. What is the cost of the house in Mumbai? Main Nariman point. The cost of one flat goes to around 15-20 crores. 20 crores is the cost of one of the flats in Nariman point. So if you have this huge amount and I want a loan for this, what is the loan amount I'll be getting? Generally, I'll get 75%. So it is 15 crores. So where is 1 lakh? Where is 15 crores? So this is false. We want this false answer. So this is your answer. It is not limited to these small sizes now. Okay. These can be offered to both liability as well as asset products. So that is true. We offer liability also. We offer asset also. These can be extended to small size businesses also. Small size businesses? Yes. Do we open this shopkeeper's account, current account in this retail banking? Yeah, yes. Shopkeepers, small shopkeeper. We open it. Do we open private limited companies? Yes. Do we open this limited companies but to smaller amount? Yes. So this is true. Both of them are true. So our answer is false. That is B. Okay. And last one for today. Loans from money lenders are. What is this? What are the loans from money lenders? Check this. Who can give me the answer? Loans from money lenders are. What do you say? All the options. Look at these options. What do you think? Loans from money lenders are. They are costly. What do you say? They are costly. Or what do you say? They are, it's a simple one, isn't it? What do you say? They are costly? No? See here, with high rate of interest? Yes, costly. No proper accounting. That is the main point. No proper accounting means you don't know. There is no transparency in this. So that is also true. No transparency. That is also true. So the answer is D, all of the above. Isn't it? So loans from the money lenders are all of the above. Very difficult. See here. I would always suggest, why are we there in rural banking? Why do rural banking branches exist? Main job of rural banking is convert the customers from money lenders. I'll just write ML now. Money lenders to bank. That's why this Jan Dhan account have been opened. Jan Dhan accounts. Why do we have Jan Dhan accounts? So that people can come out of the grip of these money lenders. We have to bring the customers out of the grip, at least rural ones. Okay, so loan from money lenders are always costly. They don't have a transparency. You have seen those old movies of Mithun Chakravarti. That father took the loan, then son was also paying the loan. Byaj pe byaj, all that thing. So that is all money lender business. Okay, now everyone subscribe to Officers Adda YouTube channel. Now in this channel, remember, there are two things very important. Number one, what you will get? You will get the latest updates from on JAIIB and CAIIB from IIBF. Latest updates. Whatever IIBF declares, immediately it comes to this channel. Immediately in hardly 1 hour, max to max. Second, what do you get? You get free YouTube series on various subjects. Right now, what are you watching? This present situation, what are you watching? You are watching the free YouTube series on RBWM. So where is this available? It is available on Officers Adda 24/7. Okay. So that's why officers in this channel, you will be getting the latest updates and free YouTube series. So that's why subscribe to it immediately. Click on the bell icon. Isn't it? Importantly, batches. Look at these batches. Let me show you the batches by going to Adda 24/7 only. Go to Adda 24/7 everyone. Okay. There I would always suggest you to go through the app. In the app you are getting 1% extra. Okay, you are getting 1% extra. Why? because you have a coin system over there. So let's go to JAIIB and CAIIB. Once you go there, click on JAIIB 23. Look at this. Click. Now you'll see the details over here. Click on this Sankalpa batch 3. Okay. Sankalpa batch 3 clicked. Now you'll see this details. See the fees. Importantly, interactive classes are there. Recorded videos are available. Limited batch size is there. So that's why what do you want more? Yeah, and what is the charges? What are the fees? Very feeble, very small amount. 4599. This is an investment for lifetime. Okay. Click on this. Click on buy now. You'll see the details. Okay. Put the code July 77. See this. July 77 already applied over here. So you're getting 77% off. Use this immediately. In fact, I would suggest you to go for the Mahapack also. In Mahapack, you are getting multiple batches. Look at this. In Mahapack, you get multiple batches. JAIIB, CAIIB, Mahapack. Okay. Multiple batches. So click on this JAIIB ka Mahapack, this JAIIB Mahapack 2.0. Okay. This is a new Mahapack launched. Here again, you'll see the interactive classes, recorded sessions, recorded videos are available. So if you miss out on any class, on all the batches, in Mahapack, you get around 8 to 10 batches minimum per subject. Now, this is a huge. Suppose if you follow these 10 batches per subject, you will get it revised 10 times each subject. So, you need not study it again. Click on buy now. Look at this. Code is already applied. Click on this. 33596 reduces to 7727. Huge discount. In fact, there is a third option available. Very huge, very big option. That is Adda 24/7 Mahapack. Look at this. Adda 24/7 Mahapack. See this Mahapack. This is what I was talking of. Click on this. Now you'll see importantly, you'll see get this Mahapack for JAIIB, CAIIB, bank promotion and IIBF certifications. All these combined. So if you clear your JAIIB, you can use the same Mahapack for CAIIB. When you clear your CAIIB, you can use the same Mahapack for bank promotions. When you clear your bank promotions, you can use the same for IIBF certification. So all of them are available. Validity is 24 months, isn't it? Click on buy now. Look at this. Click on buy now. Now look at this. Validity is 24 months. Go for it. And what is the amount? Only 16,559. Huge discount is available. 77.